An important task for the visual system is to identify and segregate objects from the background. Figure ground organization is a type of perceptual grouping that is vital for recognizing objects through vision. Figure ground illusion, such as the Edgar Rubin bistable phase-base illusion, make the point clearly. We see either a central phase or lateral phases, alternating spontaneously, but never both images simultaneously. Here we show that the assignment of the visual border can be strongly influenced by audition input, far more than is possible by voluntary intention. 4 conditions were presented one after the other for 60 seconds, all repeated after a short break. The image was first presented with no sound. Then it was presented together with a conversation between 2 people. Afterwards, by a dog barking. Then, saxophone music. With no sound, participants saw faces or vase with equal probability. The effect of speech was very strong, increasing significantly the face domination, but not with dog barking or saxophone music. We replicated the results with 2 other well-known bistable illusions, boring young old woman illusion and the sax player face illusion. Both illusions were highly influenced by hearing to a concurrent relevant sound. The young old woman illusion biased heavily to young with the voice of a young woman and to old with the voice of an old woman, while music had no effect. Sax player face illusion was also appropriately modulated by the young woman's voice and the sax music, but not by the dog barking. These results provide strong evidence of the role of multimodal integration in figure ground border assignment, an essential precursor to object segregation. The illusions shown here were deliberately designed to maximize ambiguity, but real-world images can also be noisy and ambiguous. Under difficult conditions, multisensory information can be useful as different senses access complementary sources of information, which can vary with conditions. That strong biases were induced by appropriate auditory soundtracks, but not by intentional efforts, suggests that auditory input acts directly on the visual information rather than indirectly via attention or cognitive bias. If the auditory effect were mediated simply by evoking a cognitive bias toward faces, they should produce similar results to the intentional condition, where observers were explicitly directed to do just that, to try to see faces rather than the vase, yet the instructional effect was minimal and insignificant. Whatever the neural mechanism underlying these effects, these studies show there is a considerable interaction between the auditory and visual signals, serving to create a clear, unambiguous perceptual representation of the world in the face of noise and uncertainty.